How long can cats swim? Cats can swim, but not for a long time. In fact, how well cats swim is dependent on their physical condition and age, which is directly influenced by their breed, size, and weather conditions. In reference to the latter factor, cats have been known to swim very well when in cool water but will tire quickly when in warm water. This only adds to the old adage that cats hate getting wet. However, it has also been noted that if cats are acclimatized to swimming at an early age, usually before 6 months of age, they will be more likely to stay calm when in water. This aspect might make them less scared about getting wet. Can cats swim in a pool? Many people wonder, can cats swim in a pool, or if their cat is able to walk on water? The answer to these questions is yes, given certain circumstances. There are breeds of cats that were developed especially for swimming and diving, like the Turkish Van, Europe, the Maine Coon, New England, and the Norwegian Forest Cat, Northern Europe. These breeds have thicker fur than average, which keeps them warm when they get wet. When it's cold outside, it is more difficult for your cat to stay dry because she has no choice but to let her wet fur dry out. Some other cats will enjoy getting soaked because it feels good against their skin. The Siberians are one breed that likes water so much they might even be tempted to jump in the shower with you. If your cat enjoys water but is not an experienced swimmer, make sure she has a life vest on to keep her head above water. It's important to note that cats who are not allowed outside may be more inclined to take a dip in the pool for fun or out of boredom, if they can't find something else interesting. You should always supervise your cat when she is swimming around the pool because small children playing nearby might startle her and cause her to get into trouble. Can cats swim in a chlorine pool? I would think it wouldn't be good for their coats. And chlorine is harsh on the eyes and respiratory system, which could cause irritation, so I'd keep them away from it. Chlorine isn't toxic, but long-term exposure to the fumes can damage cats' eyes and respiratory systems. Whilst they may not drown directly in a pool containing chlorinated water, they'll get out if they can. If they do drink any of the water, it may lead to severe internal problems such as kidney or liver damage or even cancer. If you really want your cat to come into contact with the pool, then leave the water off for a while after swimming and don't let him drink it. You must have a pool then. They are quite nice to sit by or even go for a swim in. Can cats swim in saltwater? Yes, cats can swim in saltwater. However, if they spend too long in the water, their fur will become matted and waterlogged, which can cause them to sink. This is why it's always best to only allow your cat access to the water when you are present to supervise. If your cat falls overboard, take immediate action by placing it on its back, supporting its head, and gently tow it into shallow water where it can safely stand up. Dry your pet thoroughly, making sure that all the fur is completely dry before letting them out of sight, because even a furless cat will have enough buoyancy to not drown immediately. If this doesn't work, you'll need to carefully lift them out their hind legs so that they are leaning forward, using your hands to support their abdomen. Do not try to force your cat's mouth open. This can be extremely dangerous for both of you. If your cat is in the water, don't hesitate to call for help immediately while trying to get it out safely. Also, ensure that there are no other animals or people on the boat that may hurt them. If the Coast Guard has the resources, they will arrange for rescue crews. However, these can take some time, so try not to wait until things have escalated too far. However, saltwater isn't actually all that bad for cats, even if they were in it long enough to become waterlogged, because their fur would dry and fluff up naturally after a day or two, though, please note this applies during winter.